We knew girls in Cambodia were being exploited in large numbers. Thousands of girls every year were dropping out of school to find work to support their families because that's what girls did. A girl would get a job offer in a bar as a hostess, but quickly she was tricked into sex work. A girl would find work on a factory's assembly line, only to be there 16 hours a day in dark, filthy conditions and get a few dollars for it. We began to intervene with girls before they dropped out of school so that we could prevent the exploitation that came next. And we paid really close attention to girls with poor attendance, low grades, or those who had dropped out altogether, because we honestly thought if we could keep girls in school, we could keep them safe. But in 2020, all schools in Cambodia closed and learning was transitioned online, and girls began spending a lot of time on the internet. They began using user apps and platforms that were not intended for them and they were not protected on. Trafficking brokers began posing as boys and girls looking for relationships, and they were basically grooming girls in order to exploit them. They would introduce them to ways that they could make money online, and even ask for nude photos in that process. And those photos were just collateral to be able to extort and threaten them, and keep them in a life of exploitation that they could not tell anyone about. Now we see everything's changing, but the key ingredients of trafficking are still there. And I personally can't live in a world where our most vulnerable children aren't protected. In this next phase, we plan to launch a protection program that essentially will identify girls at high risk of being abused or exploited and then offer them a safe place to find help. It'll be a secured platform where girls can go to grow an online community with other girls who face the same risk as them. They can ask questions, share their experiences, test their own relationships and the safety of those relationships, and then get live help 24 hours a day from a child protection officer through user messaging services like Facebook Messenger. Last year, we protected 411 girls, but with this new platform, we have the potential to reach 75,000 girls at a time. I am really, really passionate about prevention work because honestly, there's not enough responders to police the growing number of cases of child trafficking in the world. So if we really want to end child trafficking, we have to be actively preventing it.